Okay, so hi Ashutosh, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How about you, ma'am?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. So, how is your channel going?
Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
trying to upload more and more videos. Yeah, it's working well.
Okay, great. So, how is the learning? How is the learning of your grammar, several chapters? Because you are speaking with so many people nowadays. So, I'm pretty sure you must be learning something or the other.
Yes, I'm trying to focus on a lot of things, whatever the feedbacks I get from the tutors. So I'm working on that, and along with that, as I told you, that I'm pursuing my master's. So for that, also a little bit, I don't go to college regularly, but what I do regularly, I'm conducting sessions for my students as well. I'm helping them to speak better English. So I'm focusing on those things.
Okay, but are you doing a regular college or correspondence?
Yeah, that's regular, but I told them about my case, so I don't have to go there regularly. I go there sometimes.
Okay. Okay, great. In case if you have got that exemption, very nice. So I see today's topic is of your interest, YouTube.
Yes.
So, okay. So, what is your overall experience?
Overall experience over YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really great platform. So actually, I was not into social media a lot before COVID-19, but when I came back to my hometown in COVID-19, I started using social media platforms a lot, and YouTube was one of them. So I learned a lot of things from YouTube. I started my spoken English journey by watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and I came to know about several applications that where I can practice with the people and I can talk with the strangers. So only due to YouTube, and I used to follow people like Lingu Marina or just English with Lucy, Emma. A lot of channels are there. They are making great content for spoken English and English language. So
Mm-hmm.
overall experience over the YouTube, it's very nice as a watcher. Then I became a content creator on YouTube after watching a lot of content. Then when I started my spoken English journey, after 1 year, I thought of starting my own YouTube channel. So as you know very well, it's been more than 2 years I have been running a YouTube channel. So as a content creator also, I learned a lot of things that I'll have to improve day by day. And if you will make a good content for your audience, then of course they are going to show interest, and it will be good thing for you, and you can get good returns from YouTube as well, because they have a YouTube partners program, that from there you can get money as well if you're making good content and the people they are liking it, so you can get money from advertisement. So experience is good, and I'm trying to become better as much as I can on YouTube as a content creator, along with as a watcher as well.
Okay, that's really great to know about this experience. Can you tell me something about this YouTube Partners program that you mentioned?
Yeah, this is all about the monetization of your YouTube channel. So whatever the ads we get on a YouTube channel, 55% they will give you as a content creator, and 45% they are going to keep it. So this agreement they have. So that's what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. So YPP is all about monetization of your YouTube channel. So you can get money as well, and they can get benefited.
Okay, so what does it called? Is it YouTube Partners Program or YouTube Partner Programs?
YouTube partner program.
Partner Program. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what things you have learned from YouTube till now? This is what you have mentioned. But what are the things that you are planning to learn in your next journey? What do you think about it?
From YouTube, of course, I would like to learn a lot of things. Nowadays, everything is available there. So today also I was thinking that I should focus on reading as well, and I should watch videos of a lot of YouTubers who are recommending good books. So nowadays I think I can learn everything, whatever I want, but I'm more into becoming more productive about my day, and so I would like to watch the content which can make me more productive. I like watching people like Jay Shetty, Ranveer Lavadya, Raj Shamami. So I'm more into this kind of content. So in future also I would love to watch this kind of content. Along with that, I would like to know about the technicalities of a YouTube channel as well, that how I can grow my YouTube channel and how can I become a better YouTuber. So that's what I am planning to do in future as well with YouTube.
So, when you meet with newcomers on YouTube, those who plan to talk to you and learn English, do you believe that the same kind of accent that you throw, do they understand you or do they have any difficulties?
What I understood, it depends. They are able to understand if they will talk to me for a while. If they are talking for me for the first time, maybe it is going to be difficult. But why it is not difficult for them? Because they have been watching my videos. A lot of people who are contacting me, so they have been watching my videos, and so they are able to understand me. What used to happen with me when I did conversation with someone for the first time, it was difficult for me to understand, but I got really good people from all around the country. And when I started talking to them, twice in a week, thrice in a week, it became easy for me to understand them. I got a lot of people from Kerala, so it was very difficult for me to understand their accent, and they have a mother tongue influence. So but when I started interacting with them frequently, it was so easy for me to understand. In the same way, when the people they are watching my videos, they are familiar with my accent or my way of talking, so they are able to understand me. It's not new to them.
Okay. So, if you have uploaded any video, I'm moving on to the next question in the list. If you have
Mhm.
uploaded any video, then what were your insights, your latest insights on your latest video?
Insights in the sense what, like?
What was your inference? I mean, what did you think about that video, or how did you take that video? What were your learning, or how did it go? Or there are some things that you
Okay.
would like to edit before you put it in public?
Yeah, yesterday I have uploaded a video, and that I did a conversation with a guy that is Tabish, and he has been following me for a few months. So he wanted to have a conversation with me. So I asked a lot of questions to him related to his spoken English journey. So he told me about his problems. He told like how he's trying to overcome from it. So the insight, I'm trying to know the problems of the learners so I can find out solutions. And I had gone through the same journey, so I know that how to overcome. A lot of people, they are afraid to start their journey, so I would like to give them confidence that at least feel free to make mistakes. Nobody is going to kill you, nobody is going to give you punishment for that. So if you would like to become a better speaker, start speaking from today onwards. So that's what I'm recommending. And yesterday I had uploaded a video, so this was all about the spoken English journey of him. And I learned a lot of things from that video, that he was within 3 months he is confident enough to present himself on camera. That's wonderful. So that's what I learned, that the people, they are able to do a lot of things due to social media platforms like YouTube, and they are coming out and they are overcoming their fear. So that's very nice.
Okay, that's great. So, what are your future plans, Ashutosh? Since you're already doing your graduation, and is it graduation or post graduation?
It is masters. Basically, I was a student of commerce, and I did my degree, that was BCom honors accounting, and I wanted to see myself as a chartered accountant, but not anymore. And so now, what I would like to see myself, I would like to do experiments on my life, and I would like to choose an adventurous path for my life. I'm not going for the secure path, that government job or something for a corporate or starting a job. No. And I would love to see myself as a podcast host. I would like to continue my YouTube channel, and I would like to grow as much as I can. And in future, if I'll be well established, I can start my own institute where I would love to help people with public speaking. I can provide them a good forum in my city, so where they can speak, they can become better, they can do whatever they want. Because nowadays it is very important for you to be good in communication. Wherever you go, you'll have to give your introduction. Wherever you go, you'll have to go through the interviews. So that's why I'm trying to work on that, and I would love to continue these things.
But don't you think so? You can do these things along with becoming your CA journey. I mean, along your journey towards chartered accountant, because this is such a nice profession. And if you become a CA later on, you can start your classes for the students who are living in abroad regarding chartered accountancy or related with something in your field.
Yes, as I said that I wanted to see myself as a chartered accountant, but I lost my interest in it now, and due to some family problems as well, because it is a profession where you'll have to invest money and time both. And
Absolutely.
I am not coming from a family where it will be really difficult to invest a lot of years, what I feel. So that's why I left that profession. So now I'm choosing something else and I'm happy with it. So.
Okay, that is making more sense now. So now, if I ask you for the next question, which says YouTube has made people more aware of so many
Mhm.
things, aware of blah 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 blah. So can you elaborate some things on them?
Yes, as I already mentioned that YouTube, I learned a lot of things from YouTube, and it is teaching a lot of things to the people. That if I'll give you an example, I'm a boy. I don't know that how to prepare a vegetable. I can watch a video on YouTube and I can just do that. So that's what like recipe and cooking. Even though the ladies they are watching a lot that how they can prepare recipes. The second thing, the technical stuff, like most of the people they are afraid of going to bank or ATM or doing something online they are not aware of, so they can watch videos and they can follow those steps and they can do things. Because if I'll talk about my own example, I was not very comfortable with UPIs and net banking and things, but I learned by watching videos and I am able to do that. So and third thing what I'll say, everything you can learn from YouTube if you would like to choose any profession. So the people who are preparing for NEET, preparing for IITJ, preparing for CA, so a lot of aspirants are there who are putting their content and who are telling their story. So it is helping us to become confident and do the same what they did, because it is a kind of meeting with an alumni, just who is telling his story and you can follow that. So YouTube is making us aware for everything what I feel, whatever we want, every single kind of content is available on YouTube now. So we will have to find out the people where we can relate with themselves, and that's what can help us in our life.
Okay. Can you pronounce this word again? RECIPES.
Recipe,
Recipe. Recipe.
recipe.
Recipe. Just work on it in front of camera, in front of your mirror. Speak it loudly so that your vocal cord can accept this word the way it is. Otherwise, find out
Mhm,
a synonym of it. It would be an easy way out. Okay.
mhm.
I would ask you one more question, Ashutosh. You are using continuous tense a lot. Is there any specific reason? Because you're saying
No,
YouTube
I
is
don't really think so. Mhm,
okay. No, ladies are watching. I am watching. Completely makes sense that you are watching every day. But why don't you convert it into simple present tense? That would be more easy to relate the things which are in general, right? I watch so
mhm,
many videos, or nowadays, if you find ladies, kids, young or old people, every generation is on YouTube and they try to find out excuse me, they try to find out some or the other information and they get it. In case if somebody
mhm,
is not comfortable in any of the things or any of the technology pointers, they actually go to YouTube and find it out and try to do it themselves. So don't you think so it is a more easy way if you use simple present tense rather than only continuous tense?
yeah, of course, I can use that.
To do it because you speak very good English. If you inculcate this, you will get variety of sentences first of all, and secondly, especially when you talk to foreigners, it will not sound that
Mhm,
you know only speaking in continuous tense. Because in India, if you see more than half of the people they speak on continuous tenses in continuous tenses a lot because it seems to them that I am talking. If I don't talk
mhm,
in continuous tense, that means I'm not using English in my conversation. This is what the myth
mhm.
is. Okay, second myth in India is that if I am speaking in fluent English, fluency means rate of speech. These two myths are
Yeah.
there. Rate of speech is
Mhm,
not English. If you speak correctly without fillers, hitches, hesitations, without taking pauses, that is something which is called fluency. Now, pauses
Mhm,
at the right places, it is must, but not at the wrong places. Okay. I did not
mhm,
find any fillers in your conversation, and I'm so glad because off lately I found one of the videos wherein your fillers were too much, and I was so concerned. I spoke to Vikas that day. I was like, what happened to Ashutosh? Why is he speaking like this? Maybe he's unwell or he's not understanding the question from the tutor. Please ask him because he should not spoil his English. He's a good communicator. I just met you once, and this is our second meeting, I guess. So I
mhm.
remember that
Yes.
I see a major change in Ashutosh in that session and today's session. I see your anxiety levels are completely under control. Every speaker has anxiety and anxiousness. Whenever you try to speak with people, whether they are new or old, that anxiety level is there because most of the people listen to respond, they don't listen to understand. Now you
Mhm.
have inculcated that habit that you are listening to understand and then you are responding. So you are becoming a better communicator every day. I'm so glad to see you today. At least that tension is off my mind now because I had a word with Vikas, especially. It's like, please talk to Ashutosh to speak to other tutors also. Don't take one tutor all the time. He should try other tutors and he should understand and he should get correct feedback. That is something very important. And then yesterday he told me that Ashu is looking for your sessions. So I was so glad that at least I can talk to him. But today it's absolutely good. I mean, I'm so impressed. Absolutely nice.
Thank you. Yeah, last time when I had a few words with you and I had a session with you, actually I was unstable. I was trying to find a better place for myself, and I did, I think, 2 months ago. So I was in a different place, and but it was not good for me. So there was few problems also because consistency matters a lot. So nowadays I'm able to do videos, and I have been making videos for a few days. So now it's better for me. I feel comfortable, and now I'm again back to my track. So it
Oh,
happens with me. If I'm not able to do a lot of videos with the tutors or with people, I feel uncomfortable. I feel I am losing something. So,
okay, that's
mhm.
really fine. That's really good because you have that inquisitiveness to learn. And this is something that should not die throughout the life. Then only you will try to add something or the other in your conversation. Learning is a throughout process. And I really loved it. It is a good session today. I saw, so many changes in your personality today, which I did not see last time, but you gave me a proper reason. Probably that point in time you were not stable. So again, it's a very good. Just work on this. Try to use your simple present tense because that will enhance the beauty of your conversation and it will say clearly, it will give a clear message with clarity to the other person that right now I'm talking in general and this is something which is continuous tense because every tense
Yeah.
has its own importance, right? So let's move on to
So,
the next
yes,
question.
ma'am, I would like to ask, just as you are living in another country, so the people there, they speak in present indefinite much, right? Simple
Mhm,
present. But in
mhm.
our country, like why people they speak in continuous, as you said that most of the people in our country they speak
Mhm.
in continuous tense.
First of all, I'm already in India at this time because when I landed in India last time for a small vacation, this pandemic had hit the country, and that's where I decided not to go out because my daughter was only two that point in time, and there was no such vaccination available. So
Mhm,
currently, I'm also in India, in my country, our country. I
mhm,
will come back to this question. You said that why people use this ing a lot because this is the most easy tense to use.
mhm,
However, I deny this fact because the most easy tense is past tense. And if you see,
mhm,
if you give some scenario, if you talk to any of your YouTubers or anybody whomsoever you get a chance and they are new in English, if you talk to them anything in English, they will make lot of mistakes. And why is
mhm,
that? Because they don't take that tense very seriously. They can simply they will start using their continuous tense in the past. And I have met some of the people, if you ask them about their childhood, any kind of achievement that they had in school, they will take you to that time and they will start talking in English. I am the school captain and I am playing a match right now. This is a bigger achievement that I'm going to receive now. So this is what I analyzed, and I spoke to a lot of people nowadays. And I am taking classes for UK, US, Australia, Canada, Middle East, China, Nepal also. So nowadays, when I talk to people, I see a myth that Continuous tense is everything. If I don't speak in continuous tense, that means I'm not speaking English. English means ing. But they forget to differentiate between continuous is ing. Speaking does
Mhm.
not continuous tense. So there is
Mhm.
a thin line between these two which they are not able to understand. So when you give them a lot of examples, scenarios, and you try to show them, then they understand that why do we talk in general sense. Even if you ask them about sun, they will say sun is rising in the east. And no wonder they will say the sun is rising in the east every day. Now, when you use every
Mhm.
day, you cannot use continuous tense, right? When something happens
Mhm.
every day, that means simple indefinite, present indefinite.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, somebody comes to my house every day. Somebody comes to my house and they will
Yes.
say somebody is coming to my house every day. Okay, and like you said, I don't know
Yes.
why people use this. So there is a strong word called Indianism. You must have heard, people say, I have little problems. I'm going to do different
Yes.
activities. you know Whenever you say little, different, very, these are all Indianisms. I'm having a long hair, daily falling here and there, I don't know what to do. Understand? Continuous
Yeah.
bhi, bola bhi, I spoke English also. I made him understand. And see, English is done. I spoke English. Okay, so they
Mhm.
don't go to they don't go to the root cause of these issues. It's like I'm speaking because I'm using continuous tense. And that is the main myth. When you meet people, I am pretty sure you will take this responsibility. And a lot of tutors who are actually going and talking to people, at that point in time you have bigger responsibility to make people understand there is a difference between continuous tense and simple present tense. So the things which
Mhm.
happen every day, they know, everybody knows that I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Everybody knows how to say this statement, but after that the things will go mess. I'm taking breakfast at 9 every day, then I leave for office. After reaching office, I'm taking tea, and then see, your continuous tense will automatically come inside your conversations, because nobody follow that particular tense for a longer period of time. They cannot. Why?
Mhm.
Because without ing, how will I survive? Ing means no speaking if I don't use this. Okay, so probably I feel this is the reason. Maybe you will be able to find out some other reason someday. Maybe some person would tell you some other reason, so I will also get to know about it. But I feel whatever whomsoever I have spoken, I have asked this question with several people, and I got the same answer. If I don't use ing, how will I know that I'm speaking in English? Okay, so we are actually laughing on this because we know the rules in and out, but the people who are just
Mhm.
watching videos, there is no authenticity of the channels, right? I can go to any
Mhm.
YouTube nowadays, anybody can open YouTube
Yeah,
channel,
of
right?
course. They
So
don't
people,
need any certificate or there is no restricted.
there is no authenticity. That is the reason I always prefer, in case if somebody is asking for any such website, if they ask, I simply take British Council websites names. Just go to British Council and see the rules, do the listening. You will get lot of information there because that is an authenticated site. Okay,
Right.
so let's go to the last question.
Mhm.
Critically analyze YouTube, its advantages and disadvantages. I will not talk about advantages, I will talk about disadvantages of YouTube. So, what do you think? Do they have any?
Yes, disadvantages of YouTube. People, they are spending a lot of screen time due to YouTube. They are not more into books. And of course, I'm the one who doesn't like going through the books now. Whatever I would like to learn, I would like to learn from YouTube. And whatever you said, that is exactly right, because they don't have to show any certificate to start a YouTube channel. They can start, even though anybody can start. There's no restriction for it. Sorry. If the people, they will start liking your stuff, that's it. You are going to be a star on YouTube. You don't need anything or any degree for it. And the second thing, what I'll say for YouTube, that a lot of people, they would like to start their YouTube channel from the first day for earning money. That's not so good. You can come on YouTube, you can work on yourself, work on your like skill. Then after a very long period of time, you can think about it. But most of the people, by looking at other YouTubers, they would like to start a YouTube channel that they are going to be rich tomorrow. That's not correct. That's myth. So this kind of things which I'll say. And YouTube. And another thing, nowadays kids, they don't want to study. They would like to start their YouTube channel when they are 5, 6, 7. They are not into studies, and they feel it is something where you can get a lot of money without doing any efforts. So these are the things which I'll say disadvantages, and people should understand. No, there you here also you need a lot of efforts. You need to work for YouTube. Then only you can get money from it. Without working, you can't expect. For like somebody, it can be happen. They can become a star overnight, but everybody it is not going to be happen. That's what I'll say.
Okay, that's very nice. And I guess it is well said because, of course, there are people who have this myth in their mind that the moment they hit YouTube, they will start earning money after a certain subscribers. So, yes, that was absolutely a correct answer. Just a small feedback,
Hmm.
Ashu. When you are using these words like while or there was another few months, whenever you try to use
Hmm.
this, okay, a few months, it makes sense. But when you say
After a while. Okay.
after a while, and a few words just work on your pronunciation, you're already good to go. You are absolutely a good communicator. You have become a good communicator, and it's a long way to go. You will become an exceptional speaker one day. I see all the qualities in you. Just work on your accent a bit for some words, like you said, tomorrow. Don't forget your
Tomorrow.
accent, okay? Because
Hmm.
this is Indian. We are Indian. We either follow British
Hmm.
accent or American accent. But if you speak in
Hmm.
American accent, people will start calling you fake accent. Okay,
Hmm.
but if you call in British accent, because I can also speak in US accent, but I don't speak. I have worked for a company wherein I had all US project, all US based projects. So wherein I had to prepare the students to go on calls for US calls. So that point in time, we had to go through a lot of trainings, and we gave trainings to our kids about process training along with accent training. That point in time, I actually realized this. When you are in office, let's say 5 to 2 shift or 9 to 6, that point in time you have to speak in that accent whomsoever you meet. Otherwise, you will not be able to live in that character. So I feel,
Hmm.
after some time they start speaking in that, but eventually they have to come back to their own accent. Otherwise, their main people, their main population, they won't be able to connect with them. And that is the reason we
Hmm.
don't watch native speakers much. We watch Indian people who speak English. Okay, and you can be one of them. Okay, so follow your
Yes.
accent, your British accent, because again, हमें इंग्लिश कहाँ से मिला था? Britishers से. Okay, so follow the
Hmm.
rules of Britishers, but don't forget the accent which you are taking, like rolling R's, roar, roar. This is all American accent, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope I have made some change in your journey today. I have given you some insight about, though you are already very good, you have given me good time today. But at the same time, little bit of work if you do, you can always be a good communicator, and still the journey is left to become an exceptional speaker one day. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, Vinay. Thanks to you.
Oh, you're
It was
welcome.
really nice.
Oh, same here. Take good care of yourself, Ashu. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.